Hello everyone, join me as we make these triple loops with rose turban, and this is the measurements I use displayed on the screen. So for the V shape for our band, I will need two pieces of 17 by 6 in two places. So we're going to be folding it like that, and so we'll do that with the other one we set aside. Then this is our body, the body of the turban. It measures 30 by 13 and we have it on fold. That means two pieces. We'll keep that aside. Then this particular one is the handle for our turban, the inner handle, and it measures 13 by 3 in two places. Then this is the bigger handle for our loops. It measures 5 by 14. We also have two of it. Then this piece is right here is to cover our foam for the loop. These two are equal. It measures 28 by 8 and we have two of that. 28 by 8 in two places. Then the longer one measures 31 by 8. We have one of that. We set it aside. Then this is our crinoline. What I did to this crinoline is the bigger crinoline that measures 6 inches. I fold it into two and I just sew it, Then we have the cover for our crinoline. It measures 48 by 7. This is the cover. And the crinoline also, the length of the crinoline is 48. So this is the cover for our crinoline. So I went ahead because I don't like to work with rough materials. I realized that the materials are so rough, so I went ahead to iron it. Then this is our foam. The first foam measures 28 by 3. 28 by 3, two of it, and the last one measures 31 by 3. So I have gone ahead to sew our V shape, the band. I've joined it, and this is how we're going to be crossing it to form our V shape. Cross it like that. Use your pin to hold down the middle so that it will not shift when you want to sew it, just like as you're seeing on the screen. Just take to your sewing machine and sew that angle that looks like triangle. Just sew it down. So this is it. This is me sewing it, and you can see exactly what I'm doing. So
in this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold, a friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold. Through all the ups and downs, the highs and lows we share, we'll stick.
As you can see, our V shape is formed. So I'll go ahead to trim off the excess.
The way when the world starts to unfold, through all the ups and downs.
I have trimmed it off, and you can see I'll fold it to ensure that they are equal. Both bands is equal. Yes. So the next thing to do now is to get our body. Fold it, turn it to the wrong side. I have turned mine to the wrong side. Open it just like that. I've also determined the middle point. I just use my pin to indicate it. So placing your band, your V band, into it like this. Let the middle point meet the middle of the band. Yes. And close the other one on it. Then take to your sewing machine and sew just straight down. Don't sew the two sides. Just sew it down straight. Cover it and use your pin to hold the center. Use your pin to hold the center. Then you sew it straight on the band. Sew it straight. I have done that, and I've also turned it out. I've turned it out, and we can see that it is very, very beautiful. So the next thing is to fold it into two, then join it together, just like the way we normally join our base. Join it together like that. I am done joining. So the next thing for us to do is to run our gathers. Please don't run. I always say don't run your gathers from the band. Run it from the top of the band all the way down. As you can see, I've done that, and our base is ready. So the next thing to do here is to get our small belts that will be inserting inside the turban. Close both like that, and then sew. So this bigger one, so we're not going to be closing it just as I've described here. No, we're not closing it. I'll tell you what to do when I get to that point. So for our loops, this is what we are going to be inserting our foam. Turn it to the other side, then join, just join all of them. Even the one for the crinoline, join everything. On the wrong side, join it, because you are going to be turning them out. So for this bigger handle that we're going to be using to hold our loops together, this is what you are going to do. Just hem one side on double fold like that, just one side on double fold. So this is one of the loops for our foam. So I just want to show you what we are going to do. I've already join it on the wrong side. So take one of your foams and place on it like this. You understand? Place on it like this. Let that point, that edge, let it meet that edge, then just sew it at the top. Yeah, this is me sewing it. This is how you are going to do it. Sew it, then the next thing is to turn it out. You can do this with the help of your scissors. Just turn it out. It's very, very easy. And when you are turning it out, please be careful. It's foam, and foam is so fragile, and so that you not just cut into two while we're trying to drag. You will do this gently and carefully. You turn it out and you do same for the 3 loops. Yes, at this point you need to be very, very careful when you are dragging your foam in the cover to cover the foam. So I'll do that carefully and then smoothing it, align it very well. So you can see I've done the 3. We'll set it aside. So to fix our belt, we have 2 belts inside our turban. We'll turn it out, then we'll go to the back where we have our joining. From both sides, from the joining, measure 3 inches to your right, measure 3 inches to your left. And at that point you place your handle on one of the sides, just like that, and sew it down. You can stitch as many times as possible, maybe 10 times, because his belt will need a firm stitch. You do that to the other side. I've done it, and I have tied our turban on our dummy, and this is what it looks like. So the next thing now is to fix our loop, and we're going to be doing that with the help of our glue gun with our candle, hot candle. So you take the first 28, the smaller one. We have 3 loops, so we're going to be placing the 2 smaller ones first. The bigger one will come on top. You determine the middle point. I'm cutting off the excess foam here. You determine the middle point and place it at the middle point of our turban where we have the V. Place it. You can use your pin to, because this dummy I have here is soft head. Pin can penetrate it. I will just go ahead to use my pin to hold it down at the middle. So, and I will gum one side first. Please be very, very careful with your glue gun, to avoid stains. If you have it stains your work, it could be very, very difficult to, remove. So I will just use that pin to hold it down at the middle point, then gum it gradually, one side first, then the other side. Then I'll do that to the second loop. Then I'll also do that to the last loop. Determine the middle point, place it on the middle, and gum beautifully. I think I will show you how the process of my gumming, one step at the after one step at a time. So you can see me here. I did one side first. So, and when you are gumming, just end it at that point, where I put my pin, where you can see my hand. Don't gum all the way through, because we need excess to, for our, where we are going to attach our handle. You can see I'm done gumming the 3 loops. This is beautiful, and I have transferred the turban to our beautiful model. Wow, this is really looking beautiful. So the next thing to do here is I'm going to trim off some excess, from the loops. So now I want to fix my hand.
In this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold.
The first thing I did there was to tag the 3 loops together first. I tagged them together just to hold it together. So we get our handle. The This is how we're going to fix the handle. I just use pin to hold the top so that it will not disturb me when I'm trying to fix my handle. Then I'll wrap it around the 3 loops. You know, it can go around it, you know, it's foam. So wrap it around like that and secure at that end. Maybe like 3 or 4 times. Just sew it down with your needle and thread. So the next thing here is, after tacking it down like 3 or 4 times, I will use the thread to, you know, hold it tightly, just as you are seeing, as if I'm wrapping something. You know, like you are plaiting a hair. You do it like you are plaiting something, sha. Just wrap it tightly. This is how I fix my handle. It's very, very firm when you do your handle like this. So this is what I do. I can go like this, maybe like 5, 6, 7 times. If I know it's okay, I stop. I secure it firmly and I tack and I cut off the thread. I'll also repeat this process to the other side. So you can see, you can cut off the excess in the middle, the excess loop. Then what we do here is, after we are done with that aspect, we'll fold it like this. We'll turn it in, we'll fold it like this. Then you use your needle and thread to just stitch that part where it's, you know, bulky. Then the rest to your sewing machine and cover. Do the same to the other side. Wow, I've done it, and this is the end result of, you know, fixing our handle. The next thing here is to insert our loop. The loop wrap, I've already turned it out, so we'll get our crinoline and then just push it into the cover. This is very, very easy to achieve with your scissors. Just push it in like that and drag it out at the other end. Drag it and make it equal. Please ensure that the sewn part of the crinoline aligns with the sewn part of the material. If you have watched this video up to this level, I know you really enjoyed it, and thank you for always loving, liking, and, you know, comments. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate. Please help your girl, help your sister by subscribing to, you know, my YouTube channel, so that you can always get notification whenever I drop new videos. Thank you very much. So I have done securing this on one side, you know. So the next thing to do is to run our gathers as if we are running a gathers, you know. So run our gathers on one side, that particular side that have the sewn part. Run our gathers all the way down, then drag it.
We all need someone to hold, a friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold.
We'll do that all the way down. Wow, this is the outcome of our rows. This is how it looks at the end of the day. So the next thing I'll be doing here is to just roll it gradually and tack it down. Just roll it gradually and tack it down underneath. So this is how our beautiful rose is formed.
Together, ride or die, let's show we really care. Through thick and thin, you've been there by my side, a shoulder to lean on when the tears couldn't hide. You're the one who lifts me up when I'm feeling down. My friend, there's no need to wear a frown. Friendship, oh friendship, upon the storms and sunny days, together we'll walk this road, hand in hand. Friendship, oh friendship.
So right now I'll determine where I want to attach my rose. So and that is what I'm doing. I did not use glue gun. I tack it down with my needle and thread, and this is the end result of our beautiful turban. I went ahead to fix an applique. Then look at my tired face. At this point, I want to say thank you very much, and I love you. Bye.